Yo, what's up guys? Today let's check out how you can install the Kali Linux on your VMware. With that being said, if you end up liking this video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's begin the show. So to start up with, first go ahead and install up the VMware workstation onto your Windows PC. So once you have done that, open up the VM player, and once you are there, simply click on create new virtual machine. On clicking that, you'll be opening up with this dialog box. Click on install disk image ISO file and choose up the ISO file of the Kali Linux. So I'll be providing up the links for both these files in the description box. You can simply download that, and once you have done that, click on next. Next up, go ahead and choose up the operating system and the version. In the operating system, choose up the Linux, and in the version, choose up Debian 10.x 64-bit. And you can also go ahead and give up the virtual machine a name. So right up here I'm giving up Kali Linux, and also choose up the location. Next up, specify the disk capacity. I'm choosing up it to be a 30 GB one. So next up, you can go ahead and customize the hardware. So right up as a default, it will be set to 2 processors. You can go ahead and increase up to 2. You can go ahead and increase that to 2 processors for better performance. In the networks and adapter, go ahead and choose up the network connection and click on configure adapters and untick the adapters that you are not using and choose up the adapter that you are using currently for your PC. Next up, go to the memory and increase up to 4 GB. You can also leave that to default, but for a better performance I'm just gonna increase that to 4 GB. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and click on play the virtual machine, and that should open up the boot menu of the Kali Linux. So once you're there, go ahead and choose up the graphical installation and click on enter. That should boot you up into the setup of the Kali Linux. So wait for the setup to load. So you can go ahead and choose up the languages and the keyboard preferences and the location, just like how you do with the Windows 10. So once you have done with that, you need to configure some key features that are necessary for the installation. So click on continue, and that will install up the necessary additional components that are required. So once you're done with that, you can give up the host name. I'm gonna leave that to default and click on continue. Next up, give up the full name of the user and the username of your account and the password that is needed to log into this account. So click on continue, and that will set up the disks and it will partition up all the disks and data. Click on continue when you are prompted with this guided use entire disk, and choose up the default VMware virtual machine. And next up, click on all files in one partition and click on continue, and then continue. Right up here, click on yes, and that will install up the Kali Linux onto your virtual machine. So this process would take a bit of time, so what you're watching is a 5x speed of the same. So wait for the process to complete. You can also go ahead and have a coffee in the meantime. So once you're done with that, it will be prompted with network mirror, so click on no and continue. So click on yes to install up the grub bootloader and select up the device. So for me it is dev/sda. So click on continue and that should install the grub bootloader. So once you're done with that, it will be finishing up some prior important things for the installations. Once it will be once you're done, it will be stated like installation is complete and click on continue. After that, it will be like finishing up the key important features, and once you're done, it will be rebooting your system and wait for the process to complete, and that should boot you up into the Kali Linux. So once you're into the Kali Linux, it will be asking up for the username and password you have entered up in the setup. So simply enter the same and click on login, and there you go, the Kali Linux latest version onto your virtual machine. That's how simple it is, guys. You have like all applications and key features right up in the virtual machine, so no need a separate installation and a separate hard disk for the same thing. You can just go ahead and install up it onto your virtual machine and run all the commands and the applications right from the virtual machine. So do check out this great operating system right on your virtual machine and make sure you are using it for legal purposes. Well, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. This is Hemant Raj signing out for now, and I'll catch you guys next time. Till then, peace out.